Hi, it's Sarah. I'm back with another junk journal. This is a smaller one. It's not as chunky as what I've been doing. Trying to get a hang of that and not make them so chunky. I will tell you a little bit about it. I use this paper collection. Well, it's not a collection. It's just paper. It is My Mind's Eye, and it's On Trend by Jen Ellison. So on the front, I just added this piece here from the collection. I just roughed it up with my Prima Distress tool. And I just thought that was pretty cool because you could, whoever had this, could put what they want right there, a title. To make the cover, all I did was I ripped up some music note paper and then I Mod Podged it on and then added this square dolly and Mod Podged it on too. So then the closure is just a Tim Holtz hitch fastener. So then you open it up, little pieces of cheesecloth. You open it up, and I just put one of these little tickets in there, and added this little pocket from the paper collection. Then on this page here, it's a tea-dyed paper, and there's a little heart dolly. And I added, I will show you what I added in a minute. I want to show you a bigger version of it. So then you open this up, and I added a little cutout from the paper collection. It says you and me. And I just have two pieces of tea dyed paper in there. And I folded over a book page to make a pocket. This is another tea dyed paper. Add a little ticket, and it says enjoy today. Then another book page, added a ticket, and says faith and hope. And I made it a little pocket out of that, and added this little embossed tag with a little bit of seam binding, and added this weekly time record. Just folded it in three. And that just tucks in this little pocket. Then I had another piece of the paper, and it says be happy. And then inside here is just a tea-dyed tag. I didn't add any seam binding to the top of it. And then I just left that blank. And then on this notebook page, I just added a ticket. It says true love. Okay, and then here is what this is. You just untie it, and you grab the corner, and you open that up, and you can journal or add a couple photos and journal up here. I just thought this was really cool. I actually come across this. I seen, what is her name? Something May, or that might even be her name, May. She did a album that she opened up multiple times with this idea, and then I was just watching Shellie Geigle, and she did an explosion box, and she added this to one of her sides of the box. She added it to that. And I said, how cool would that be to add it to a journal? Because you're looking for extra journaling space in your journals, and this is just adding a lot of interest to your journal. So I just thought that was really cute. So that's what I did. And then I added a couple more of them, actually. Added a tab to this one, which... oh, there we go. Kind of glued it So then these are just like little tuck spots that you can put in there that you can journal on. And you can take them out and journal on it. And then you can fold it right back up and tuck it in there. I just thought it was a really cute idea to add to a junk journal. I just really thought it was cute. And this is, again, another one. And it's that big paper, and you're putting it in a little space, and you're adding some interest, or I think a lot of interest, to your album. So I had to add this to this album. I knew I was working on it, and I just had to share this with you guys as soon as I figured out what I was going to do. So I thought that was cool. So then I added just a little bit of flip here, and this is the pocket, and it's actually three pocket. Added this from the paper. It says everything is awesome, and then this is just leftover scrap, so I just folded it. It's tea-dyed paper. Then I added this glassine bag here. Or it's not a glassine bag, it's one of those gift bags, and I added it inside the pocket there, and added this tag from the paper collection, added some seam binding, and then behind that bag is another pocket, just added a paper clip with a little bit of seam binding, and here is another bigger version of, I'm going to call it the Exclusion note, because that's pretty much what it would be. Isn't that cool? I just think it's pretty cool. Oh. So then you flip it over the page, and oh, I had that holding that too. I just made a tag out of the collection, added We Are Member Keepers white eyelet on there. And then on this side, I added a library pocket, added this tag, and the bottom piece of it was in the front pocket. So that just slides in there. And I decorated a paper clip, added another little heart paper clip to that, and that says just believe. I'm not sure if I said that one says have hope. Then you flip it over. This is a mini file folder, and I left that blank. You could add something to that side of there. And then there is a small envelope, added a little bit of the pretty paper, and I left that to where you can put something inside there. That just tucks underneath this doily. And added a tag right here, and you flip it over, and it's a pocket. And added a couple of these pieces from the paper collection. It says we were meant to be, or meant to be. Love you more, and today is the best day ever. And those just slide into that pocket there. Then inside that glassine bag, silly, I ended up, when I was doing the album, I didn't realize when I was adding this glassine bag, I added it upside down. I don't know if you can tell. So I was like, oh well, I'm just gonna go with it. So I just had a scrap piece of paper that was tea dyed, and it's actually cardstock. So I added that to the bottom of it, and then this is part of the paper collection. I just inked it up, folded it in half, and added it to the inside of that pocket. So it all works out. Then this flips over. It's just tea dyed paper, and then I added a flip onto that. It's just part of the paper collection, and that's Tim Holtz tape. Here's another little pocket. You can add something to there. This is a piece of the paper collection. You're a gem. This is another part of that bag, and this is part of the paper collection. I have a heart paper clip, and you open it up, and it's a weekly time report. I just ink that up. That slides inside the pocket. And I just added some fabric tape here and here. And you flip it over, here's the key, and I had that so it will hold down another one of those Exclusion notes. And then it goes, and just swing the key. Close it, and that just holds it shut. And then on this side there's a tuck spot, another piece of paper, just fold it in half for another journaling spot. Then this paper clip is holding these two little pieces of the paper collection. And then you can slide that off and open that up and journal underneath there. I guess I could just tuck these in there. That way they're not falling off when you undo that. Then this note, or I can't talk. This paper clip right here, I just altered it with a ticket and a piece of the paper collection. And it slides on here. And the ticket actually helps hold down this paper that extends out. You can journal on there. That's just part of the paper collection right there. And I added a little tab. That's a Stampin' Up! Tab punch. And that just slides on there. And that ticket helps hold that shut. And then this helps hold this tag over here. It says favorite person. A little bit more of that Tim Holtz music note tape. Book page right here. It's actually a definition page. A little part of the paper collection. Another paper clip with a little bit of seam binding. And this is blank. Not blank. It's empty. I didn't add anything in there. So you have another room for a tuck spot in there. Add something to it. Then on this side, I just added a triangle paper clip and added another one of these. This is just part of the paper collection. I just made a little booklet out of it. Then here I have a pocket, little tuck spot, and I added a mini file folder, added a little piece of the paper, and then I added another one of these Exclusion notes is what I'm calling it. And that just tucks inside there. And then inside the pocket is another one of those Exclusion notes. And that just tucks inside there. And then you flip it over, and I have a note card here. You can just add a little bit of note journaling on there. And at the very end here, I just tie this off, and again, it's another, uh-oh, there we go. I added my eyelet after I did this, so that's what it's getting stuck on. And you have all that room to journal on then. And then it just tucks right back in there. And you just tie it off. So I just thought that was really cute. A different idea to add another interest to your journal. I know it's always fun to add some different interests to your journal, and I just thought this was really cute. A really cute idea. So I just went with it, and I thought it was a good idea. So there you have it. There is another journal, and it just closes. Might have to untie that a little bit. I made it kind of tight. Like that. And I will show you how you do those little note explosions. So this is 8x8 paper. And you just have to have an even paper. It doesn't matter what size it is, as long as it's even. And you can use your scoring board. I just find it easier just to fold it in half. If you have an even piece of paper, you shouldn't have a problem. So you just fold it in half. And you fold it in half again. And then you just make sure you burnish those, make sure they're good creases. Then, once you do that, you flip it over and you do one diagonal. And you make sure you line it up good. Once you got it, make your diagonal there, burnish it good, and use your bone folder. Don't mind mine, mine's pretty dirty. So then when you're done with that, you flip it over this way. And grab it and you go like that. And you line it up. And you burnish up some more. And there you have it. There is your little explosion note. So, let me know what you think. I hope you like it. I thought that was a good idea. And like always, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I love reading all your comments. So please comment below. Like, share, subscribe, please. And I guess I'll see you when I see ya. Later.